The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux is a Gothic mystery novel first published in 1907. The novel follows a ghost who haunts the Paris Opera and the mysterious incidents attributed to the figure. The ghost has been seen to appear as a black figure with a skull face. He has rotten skin with burning eyes. The narrator affirms that this figure in fact does not exist and is a human being with a mutilated face. The phantom goes into the opera every night for it to not be alone, and he falls in love with Christine Dave, a soprano.
In the audience is Viscount Raoul de Gnacchi, who is Christine's childhood friend that confessed her love to her. Raoul goes backstage and he goes into her dressing room, but when he is in the front of the door, he hears her talking with another man. After a while, she ends up receiving many letters from Raoul, and she finally writes him an answer. She told him to meet her at Paris, Guirec, a village where they met as children. On the way there, Raoul recalls their childhood and one particular story called the Angel of Music.
Raoul then confessed again, but this time in person, and Christine laughs at him. Raoul, mad and out of jealousy, brings up the fact that she was talking to another man in her dressing room. Distressed, Christine leaves, but later comes back explaining to him that the man she was actually talking to was the Angel of Music, sent after her by her dead father to give her music lessons. Realizing that Christine isn't joking, he started laughing. Furious at the thought that Raoul no longer believes her to be a respectable woman that does not allow any man with her in her dressing room alone, Christine leaves. That same night, Christine goes to mourn her father, and Raoul follows her there. When she starts playing the violin at her father's grave, a mysterious man came from her behind. Once the music stops, Raoul follows the man and he grabs his coat. Once the anonymous man turns around, Raoul saw a skull with burning eyes, and thinking that he saw the devil, he faints.
Raoul woke up in the morning unaware. The phantom sends letter to the opera, threatening to curse the opera if they don't let Christine sing Marguerite. Then the chandelier falls and someone dies. Raoul receives a letter from Christine asking to meet and professing her love for him. Raoul is confused, but eventually the two become secretly engaged. Christine tells Raoul about her secret meetings with the phantom. He reveals that in fact he is just a man named Eric who declared his love for her. He wore a mask and took it off, revealing a monstrous face. Eric was upset by her reaction but eventually forgave her, giving her a ring and asking her to promise to visit him again. Raoul reached the conclusion that he needed to leave immediately.
Meanwhile, Eric heard the plan. Raoul's brother Philip disagreed with the marriage, and they found. Philip is found dead, and Raoul is missing. Christine is kidnapped by Eric. Raoul tries to find her, gets hearing information about Eric from a mysterious character named the Bersian.
They find Christine and then they hear Eric giving her the choice to either die or marry him, threatening to blow up the opera if she refuses. Christine agrees and asks for Raoul and the Persian to be released. Eric kisses her forehead and he realizes he no longer wants to keep her captive. After a while, Eric meets the Persian and tells him that Philip died trying to cross the lakes to save his brother. Eventually, Eric dies from love. The Persian publishes this in the newspaper. Then they discover a body under the opera, wearing the same ring, realizing that the Phantom of the Opera did exist.